Hey, Sag. Let's start with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. All right, let's start your September 2019 reading. This is love. I'm using the Urban Tarot today. Let's take a look. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Princess of Swords, which is called the Activist. Let's see. I don't think I want to put that there. Okay, so we have the Empress. The Knight of Cups is what is crossing, which is called the Seducer. Queen of Wands in the Foundation. In the past, we have the Ten of Swords. What's crowning you is the Three of Wands, which is called Virtue. Near future, the Fool. How you see yourself, the universe. How your partner sees you or the energy around you is the Seven of Pentacles, or failure. Hopes or fears, the Eight of Swords, interference. And the overall outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the matriarch. Okay. Let's see what this Empress is about, or who this is. This could be a wife, the mother of your children. Strength reverse. The Three of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords reverse. I feel like some of you are working on something, and it's creating conflict with a spouse, or I'm getting also like insecurities. I feel like your attention is somewhere else, okay, on something that your work could be just work, simply work, but it's causing like conflict or insecurities. Let's see what this Knight of Cups is. The Fool. Interesting, because the Fool is in the near future. The High Priestess. The Hermit reverse. I feel like there's a third party involvement here for some of you. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's your partner, but there's something here. There's like I don't know if I feel like someone is being offered a new beginning, like maybe even a fling, but I feel like it's more than a fling, because it's a Knight of Cups, so and it's called the Seducer. It can be like a rendezvous, like a secret rendezvous is what I'm feeling here. Which is not a good situation. I could see why that would be a challenge because of what we just talked about, where your attention is being diverted elsewhere, and somebody, you know, maybe you have a spouse or whatever, and you're working too much, you know, trying to build, like maybe you're trying to build something, a business or something. I don't know why I got for some of you trying to build a home, and for others of you, like build an actual home, construction. For some of you, for others of you, I feel that you're pregnant. You're pregnant and feeling insecure, and you know, it may just be in your mind. So it's kind of like a couple different scenarios. So for some people, for those of you who are pregnant, I feel like this is making you like insecure about your body, and the challenge is that you feel that there's possibility that your spouse is going to, you know, go find somebody else, or they're going to be easily seduced by somebody else, something like that. Okay, in the foundation we have the Queen of Wands, the Hermit reverse, Ten of Cups. This is interesting because I'm feeling the Queen of Wands as your energy, you know, fire energy. And it's called the Public Defender. But with the Ten of Cups here, I feel like you are, you know, you're very passionate, like you want to defend what's yours, your family, this situation. Let me see. Ooh, Ace of Cups reverse. It's like I've seen this before. That's what I'm hearing. I've seen this before. I feel in many cases it may be you guys who are feeling insecure about your relationship. You're afraid that there's somebody lurking, and you want to defend what's yours. In the past, we have the Ten of Swords. Justice. So something ended, or there was betrayal in the past, but karma took care of it. The Six of Swords reverse. But I feel like whatever happened was just, but it's been very difficult to get over. The Seven of Pentacles reverse. There was a sense of loss. It's like somebody got karma for some sort of betrayal or something, but it didn't feel satisfying, like they didn't really get the closure or whatever it is that they needed. Or something ended because it needed to end, but someone hasn't been able to get over it. What's crowning is the Three of Wands. So your vision, Sag, is on the future. That's what you're focused on. You're focused on the future. On, you know, climbing that ladder. Like I said, like you're very much focused on creating something, building something. But you feel insecure that this may be taken away from you. That's why you're like this you know, lioness almost, guarding, you know, the family, guarding what you most love. Two of Wands reverse. So you know exactly what you want. You know where you're going in life. The decision has been made. Like the direction has been chosen, and there you go into the fire. You're going to make this shit happen. Because this is what you want. You're defending what you want. What I say, you're defending what you want. This is your Nine of Cups. You're going towards what you want right now. and nobody is going to take it away from you. But you, I don't know if it's intuition or what it is, or just simply insecurity, because I feel like there's been conflict. So I don't know. Oh, the Empress reverse. You're just determined, is what I see. You're determined to see this through, to make this flourish, to create this beautiful thing that you're creating, or situation, or life, or family, or relationship, or whatever. You're going to do this because you want this. Near future, we have the Fool, a new beginning. Hangman reverse. So you receive some sort of enlightenment, and then I feel a lot of this very spiritual cards, and you know, Sagittarius rules the 9th house, which is a very spiritual house. And I feel like this is you being filled with faith, like you've reached a level of enlightenment that is allowing you to be filled with peace. We see that there's been heartbreak here in the past that has been difficult for you. Something very heartbreaking happened, and even though everything was as it should have been, like it was very just, you can see that, you can recognize that, but it was very difficult for you to overcome. And so, and on top of that, you've been, like I said, distracted with something very major that you're creating. So what I'm trying to say is that I feel like your plate's been full, Sagittarius. You've been, you know, pulled in many directions, and so it has caused some kind of rift, you know, in your relationship, and because of that, because things have been rocky, things have been shaky, there's been, you know, like I said, maybe feelings of betrayal, feelings of sadness. There's insecurity of, you know, can this relationship still last? Will it lead to tears? But you're very determined to, you know, make whatever it is that you're creating here work out. And here you're having a new beginning because you've reached, like I said, a sense of enlightenment about what you want and what you don't want. You're reprioritizing your life, your relationships. It's a really major cycle in your life. The Devil. Judgment reverse. So whatever happened here, it's going to be different, obviously, for each of you, because it is a general reading. But you'll know what it is, whatever caused you pain that you have had trouble processing, getting over. I feel like you're getting over it. I feel like whatever it was blocking your vision. It was you were carrying around negativity, residual negativity from the past, because you weren't able to give closure to something, to, you know, just see it for what it is and just let it be, move on. Such is life. You weren't, you know, this is low vibrational energy. This is you entertaining negativity, negative thoughts, resentments, you know, things like that. But I feel that you recognize this, and you're ready to let something go, because there's a sense of apathy here in your relationships and in your life in general. And so I feel being able to identify the negativity that you need to let go of, you're able to have this new beginning, again, with a new, like a renewed sense of peace, inner peace. So yeah, and which kind of makes sense, because how you see yourself is the universe. Which, look, she's like going up a flight of stairs. So you're stepping up, you're maturing. There's something that is overcome in a very victorious manner. Your eyes are on success. That's what you're interested in now. You don't have time for the negativity, for the pettiness. This was turned over. It was the Temperance card, your card. So that's a good sign. Whoa, the Lovers. Oh. 10 of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Yeah, you're making a conscious decision now. Like I said, we have this Four of Cups here. You're deciding. You have the enlightenment now to decide what is no longer going to be a focus in your life, because you're ready to step it up. You're ready to be successful in what is truly valuable and dear to you, dear to your heart. And you're deciding who that is and what that is. And I feel like you're deciding that, you know, the person who, there's a person that you want to share your entire life with. For some of you, maybe you're deciding that you want to marry someone, and that's what this may be. Maybe somebody's pregnant and you just are very much focused on that family that you're going to build together, and that's all that you want to, you know, be working on and giving your energy towards, not this from the past. How your partner sees you is the Seven of Pentacles. So on their side, I feel like there's still a focus on the past. The Seven of Cups reverse. Okay. There's change happening though around you. I feel like whatever has been holding you back, things are clearing up now. The confusion is going away. The fog is clearing. Yeah, okay. 10 of Swords reverse. Like I said, the fog is clearing. Whatever happens, 10 of Swords from the past, there's clarity around it now. You're both on the same page. You understand that's what's happening. That is the catalyst for a change, a major change, this new beginning that's happening between you and your partner. I feel like there was a lot of resentment being carried over, and this is the release of that. So if it actually, this feels really great, but Page of Swords, yeah, through communication is what's happening here. What I'm going to say is, like, I feel that this month there's going to be a tendency either by you or your partner, because of insecurities, to like start to think that there's something going on, or start to fear somebody moving in on the partner or whatever, or there may be someone lurking, okay? And you know, if that's the case, I mean, I don't think you're going to have a problem, because I see you so focused on this person, this situation, that if you are that focused on them, I don't think that you have anything to worry about. I just don't really feel that. Now, those of you who are very focused outside of the relationship, you know, this can go either way. Because somebody might just come in and seduce your partner if, like, they're feeling neglected. So, okay, your hopes or fears, 8 of Swords. Yeah, you fear that this moment where you'll be able to clear the air completely and not worry about the resentment between you and your partner, you know, about whatever happened in the past. You're afraid that it's just going to continue to linger and affect your relationship, and that, yeah, see, that you'll never be able to get over it, get over the emotion. The Magician reverse. I feel like there was yeah, a sense of like somebody lied, or somebody was being sneaky, or suspicious suspicion. I keep getting suspicion. Somebody's very suspicious. Maybe because of heartbreak from the past, you know, past trauma. The King of Swords. Yeah, it's like somebody always being very cold and stern because they're always looking for the truth. Like, I'm getting like, you know, 20 questions as soon as you walk in the door. Where you been? Who you been with? What were you doing? Why? What time? That kind of thing. And it's because of your constant suspicion, because maybe they've been hurt in the past. Problem could be by you, could be another relationship completely, and this person has not been able to, either you or this person has not been able to like heal that, you know. So the overall outcome, we have the Queen of Discs, or Pentacles. Here she's called the Matriarch. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. We have the Five of Pentacles reverse. If there's been distance, for those of you with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, and you've been distant, you've been kind of maybe not talking, I feel like that is ending. That resentment, those hard feelings. We have the Ace of Wands reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm getting like little by little baby steps. Things are happening here. You're going to have a new beginning. Look at this card. It's very much like warm and inviting, and a lot of like caring, nurturing. You know, she put a lot of work into making this big meal for her family, you know, what matriarchs do. And so it's like a sense of being taken care of. So there is this new beginning. Even in, I'm getting like there's going to be a renewed passion, or like another honeymoon phase coming, but it's little by little, because you got to let all the ice melt. But it's happening slowly but surely. Look, you're making great strides in achieving that. So I just feel like, you know, there's a relationship here that's overcoming a whole bunch of issues from the past. And I don't quite, I mean, it could be different for all of you, but I feel like for some of you it's going to be things from the past that happened within the relationship, and for others of you it's just past trauma from previous relationships, which is, I know it sounds totally unfair, but it's a thing that happens. All right, let's get an oracle message. So communication definitely is going to be key for you guys this month, but big headway, okay, on overcoming an issue. Okay, what is the message for Sagittarius? For love and romance, September 2018, Sagittarius. Let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace, and carry on. How appropriate. I couldn't have said it better myself. There's been some dark clouds, but the sun eventually will come back in this relationship, Sagittarius. So things are definitely getting better for you guys. So congratulations. All right, now let's move on to finance and career. Let's give these a shuffle. So I started doing weekend reads on Instagram. If you guys are interested, it's Eyes of the Stars Tarot, so definitely go and check me out. I'm only doing weekends for now because I'm not a social media person, and it's really difficult for me to find the time, because I don't know if you guys know, but this is not like my full-time job. So yeah, but weekends I think I can swing. All right, let's see. Sagittarius, finance and career. Ace of Wands. Something new, a new endeavor. You're very, very passionate about it. Two of Wands. Okay. It's something you're building toward the future. Wow. Two of Cups. Knight of Cups reversed. Present energy. Two of Swords reverse. Wow. So a lot of decisions. A lot of decisions. You may not be too sure about yourself, like too confident. And we had this even in your relationship reading. So overall, I feel like, you know, you guys have to work on your confidence. Believe in yourself. You know, believe in whatever it is that you're trying to create here that we saw even in your relationship reading. There's something you're trying to build, Sagittarius, and you have to believe not just in what you're building, but in yourself and your ability to make that happen. Because I feel like you're all in, you know, you've already made the choice. I feel like there's a lot of cooperation around you, whether it be people around you or just the universe itself. I feel is very much supporting you in what you're doing here. There is some disappointment because you're not, you may not be getting like the offers or the, maybe the accolades, the, you know, people aren't showing you the love yet, but it's something that's slowly building. That's just what I'm getting. It's just happening slower than you thought. And so this is causing you a little bit of pause. All right, let's see in the past. We have the Two of Cups. Six of Wands reverse. Queen of Wands reverse. And the Lovers. For some of you, I feel that in your careers or financially, things haven't been going that great. And so your confidence has taken a hit. Okay, we already got that from the Strength card reverse. So definitely there's a confidence issue here. However, I do feel that it can be like your spouse or your partner, your business partner, but I do feel that there's someone there who has been supporting you the entire way. It is a career reading, so a lot of it can be your place of work or a business partner or, you know, something of that nature. They believe in you is what I'm trying to say. You, on the other hand, need a little help in that department for whatever reason. Okay, so Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords reverse, Two of Pentacles, a lot of twos, choices, Seven of Pentacles. So what I feel here is that whatever it was that you started, I feel there wasn't enough planning involved. And so once it started, you realized, oh shit, I only have plan A. I didn't really think about needing a plan B or a plan C or whatever. And so I feel like you got caught with your pants down a bit. You may have felt very overwhelmed. You didn't, you know, really know what you were going to do next. Every day was like a roller coaster, and it was just a lot to handle. You've been very busy, very preoccupied with your thoughts, with everything that's going on around you. And like I said, things are taking a lot longer than you had anticipated. This is not something that you planned for. It's like you keep working, putting energy toward this and time and everything, and you can't really pick up these rewards yet. It's just not there yet. But we do have the Two of Wands here, so the ball is definitely rolling. This is more than a potential. Like, you're already doing it. And again, with this card, I feel like there's a lot of support around you. A lot of like a sense of unity. So whether it be, you know, your company believing in you, or your boss believing in you, your business partner, your spouse, but there's a sense here that you're very much supported, and by the universe as well. The Three of Pentacles reverse. I feel like some of you need more help. It's like, yeah, you have support, but there's certain things that you need to do that you feel like you can't do by yourself. You need help. There may be like too much work or something like that. Strength card, okay. The Nine of Pentacles. So because these pentacles cannot be, like they're not yours yet, that's what in your mind is going to make the situation better. It's like you have to see the money rolling in, all right, for you to gain the strength and continue to progress past these twos, because I feel like you're stuck at 2 right now. We got to get to 3 where your ships are coming in. And that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting to get to 3 so your ships can come in. But so far it's been disappointment here because we have the Knight of Cups reverse. Four of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, there's been possibly some financial loss or just a sense of financial instability. And so you're very disappointed about that. High Priestess reverse. I feel like the reason for this maybe is because you weren't using your intuition, your inner voice. Maybe because, again, you were overwhelmed. You had too much on your plate, thinking about a lot of things at the same time. But again, you know, the number 2, the High Priestess. So a lot of duality here. Should I do this? Should I do that? Maybe you're second guessing yourself too much. Also, number 2s, a lot of, you know, 2s, which is like, I told you I'm getting like unity, but also you have to think about, ask yourself if you're too much of a people pleaser. Are you trying to satisfy everybody? Because sometimes that can get you into trouble, especially when it comes to business. You're not going to please everybody all the time. Everyone's not going to like you all the time. And so if you're trying to, you know, be the people pleaser, then sometimes you can end up hurting yourself. So that is something to consider. We have the Magician reverse. I feel like you guys have to get more in tune with yourselves. Okay, maybe you need a little bit more, or not more, but maybe you just need to start meditating, some of you. So that the answers can come to you. I feel like also you have to just let go of trying to control everything and just listen to your inner voice. What is it telling you? Why things aren't working out? Maybe which direction should I take? Yeah, I feel like this is more about listening to yourself and not everybody else's opinion. That's a big thing that I'm getting here as well. Okay, because it's a major part of why you haven't been able to manifest, because you can't manifest a plan or something that's not your plan. It's somebody else's plan. So think about that. All right, now in the future we have the Two of Swords. So finally some kind of decision is going to be made. The blindfold is taken off. You're going to see clearly. Let's see what it is. Wheel of Fortune reversed. You're going to see what it is that's been holding you back, because this wheel has been wanting to turn upright for you. What is it that's been holding you back? A decision is going to be made. So, you know, to remove this blockage. Five of Swords reversed. So the blockage is really in your mind. The back and forth, you know, what are they going to say? What are they saying? What do they want? And what do they, you know, it's all about the they and the them and, you know, all of that. Mental conflict. So there's a clearing of the mental conflict to the point where, okay, let's make a decision. This is what needs to happen to create positive change. So yeah, you're not going to be able to please everyone. Some people are going to walk away disappointed. You just have to accept that. You have to actually ask yourself, yeah, somebody's going to walk away disappointed, but is it going to be you? The Devil reversed. Again, we get this Devil. So there could be a lot of pride issues. Okay, ego. Maybe that's why the Strength card keeps coming up for you. Ego can be an issue for you. Ego is not your amigo. So look at this, you know, in the Devil card, there's always these two people who are chained together. So again, it's like you're too much invested in another person. There's a codependency or a need for validation. Okay, maybe the codependency doesn't necessarily have to be, well, I guess by definition it would, but maybe I'm not explaining it correctly. I feel like there's just overall maybe a need for validation from others, that you're doing a good job, that they're happy with what you do, that, you know, at some point, yes, it is important, especially when you're running a business or, you know, you're trying to build a reputation at a particular company or whatever. But at a certain point, you just have to be certain about your own skills to where you're not obsessing about those things, those little details every day, and trying to ensure that everybody has this good opinion about you. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do and let the chips fall where they may, because otherwise you're constantly going to be feeling like this. Okay? Like you're just juggling these two damn pentacles over and over and over again, this cycle of juggling and juggling and juggling and not getting anywhere. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. Okay, so it's time to just make a decision without consulting with anyone, because after all, this is your endeavor. This is yours. This is nobody else's. I mean, this is Sagittarius's reading. Okay, so we need to let go of some low vibrational energy. Just let it go. Stop caring about what everybody else has to say. All right? Empowerment. That's what it's about. All right, Sagittarius. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.